Hey Hog family, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to sublimate our 30-ounce Grippy using Silhouette Studio. Let's jump right in. To open up your template, you're going to go to File, Merge, and choose your 30-ounce Grippy template. I'm going to go ahead and go with this overlap one. When uploading your template, you are going to see that they are both connected. So we're going to go ahead and go to our right-hand side, push the shapes, and we're going to click Divide to separate both pieces. Separating both pieces helps us resize both the top and bottom more efficiently. This is our dimension for our top, and this is our dimension for our bottom. Now we will be printing this template out on an 11 by 17 paper size. Now let's go ahead and upload our template. We're going to go back to File, Merge, choose our bottom template as well as our top template. Now what I like to do for the top is I like to just resize it right on top of the top template of our 30-ounce Grippy. Now for our bottom template, that is going to be slightly different because of the curve that we have for a 30-ounce Grippy template. It's going to be slightly a different curve than what you find on your website or whatever you use to find your backgrounds on. So what I like to do is I like to place the template that I found over the 30-ounce Grippy template, and I like to select both images at the same time, and I am going to go to the right hand side, back to the shapes panel, and I am going to click crop. Now what that's going to do is that is going to crop your template to the Grippy template, which will make the wrapping so much better. Now these are the supplies that we are going to need: a 30-ounce holographic Grippy, a Hog tape dispenser, as well as our Hog heat resistant tape, as well as heat resistant gloves, your sublimation printout on sublimation paper, and if you didn't know this, we have Hog shrink wrap just for our 30-ounce Grippies. Now the first thing we got to do is remove this handle. I like to use our weeding tool, pop it through the hole to get that plastic piece to come right off. Next, we are going to unscrew the screw from the handle, just like so. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with our bottom piece. Now I like to line up the seam of the line with where the handle is going to go. Make sure your tops and bottoms are lined up perfectly. And what I like to do is I like to run my thumbs as tight as I can, wrapping tightly around and placing one piece of tape in the middle. Now if your paper turns, it's because you don't have it tight enough. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to apply a piece of tape wrapped around, focusing mainly on this area. If you didn't notice, our 30-ounce Grippies have a slight little dip in this area of the cup. So I just like to securely wrap it around lightly with heat resistant tape, and then I go back around again a little bit more tighter. Now it should look something like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap the bottom only. Once again, I'm going to go around lightly with a piece of heat resistant tape and then go back around, pulling it a bit more tighter. Now moving on to the top, I like to make sure the papers are lined up perfectly, so when sublimating you have a clean seam. Now what I like to do for the handle part is rub my fingers against the paper to make an indentation on where to exactly cut little slits, so when I place the paper it falls nice and tight and secure around that small piece of the handle. Once you have it nicely secure just how you like it, I like to place a piece of tape to hold it in place and continue taping away. Now do not be shy with your tape. This part is the most important part when sublimating your tumblers to get that perfect sublimation look. It should look something like this. Now I am just going to tape around the top part of the tumbler lightly, just like I did the bottom. I'm going to go around gently, and then I'm going to go back around again, pulling the tape a little bit more tighter. So it should look something like this. Now let's get our 30-ounce Grippy shrink wrap. We are going to shrink wrap it and bake it at 350 for 6 minutes, rotating at 3 minutes. When rotating, it doesn't matter which way you rotate. I just like to do it to know that one side of the tumbler will not be burning and it would cook evenly. Fun tip when sublimating: if you see the image through the paper, that means you got a pretty good transfer to it. One of my favorite parts, the reveal. The anticipation is killing me. I am so excited to see how this tumbler came out. Now you thought you were going to see the reveal. Not quite. Let's go ahead and reassemble our Grippy before the reveal. Let's place our handle back on. Simply, we're going to screw the handle back on with the screw and pop that plastic piece right back in its slot. And here it is, you guys, our 30-ounce holographic Grippy. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Please let us know down in the comments if it was. Also, let us know what else you would like to see us do. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified every time we post a new video. Till next time, Hog Family. Bye!